Okay, in IELTS listening part 3, we often have matching type of questions. So now we are going to see how to deal with these matching type of questions. Okay, this time you see questions are aspects of the production. I'm reading the question first. Questions 23 to 27. Which opinion do the speakers give about each of the following aspects of the Emporium's production of Romeo and Juliet? So aspects of production and their opinion. You got to match opinion with aspects of production. Now, aspects of production, they are the set. You know, just imagine there is the drama, the set of the drama. 24, lighting. 25, costume. Now, by the way, are you getting any information? No. So the half minute they give you, don't read the questions. Instead of that, you will read opinions. So please come to opinions. They both expected this to be more traditional. They both means the students who are discussing it. So they are using they both, they agree, they, all that. They both expected this to be more traditional. Underline to be more traditional. Now for traditional, they can use the word conventional. Conventional. Option B, they both thought this was original. So both thought this was original. Option C, they agree. This created the right atmosphere. They agree, created right atmosphere. Option D, they agree this was a major strength. Agree and major strength of the play or major strength of the production, aspects of the this production. Option E, they were both disappointed by this. Now something, for example, set. They said set was so pathetic. And other one says, oh yes, you are right. I was quite disappointed looking at the set. So lighting, they say lighting was very bad. Right? So they were both disappointed. Option F, they disagree about why this was an issue. They disagree why this was an issue. There was an issue and they disagree on the reason. Why means they disagree with the reason. One says the reason was this, the other says, no, I don't think so. There was another reason for that. So when they disagree on the reason, this option goes there. Option G, they disagree about how this could be improved. Their disagreement on the method or manner. How means method or manner, how something is done. So they disagree on the method, how this could be improved. Now, first thing is set. I play the audio, listen, and then from A to G, you are going to decide the right answer.
So, what about the Emporium Theatre's production of the play?
I thought some things worked really well, but there were some problems too.
Yeah. What about the set, for example?
I think it was visually really stunning. I'd say that was probably the most memorable thing about this production.
You're right. The set design was really amazing. But actually, I have seen similar ideas used in other productions.
So set design was amazing. It was something like that. Option D for doctor. They agree this was a major strength. I play it again, don't worry. Just match this sentence. They agree this was a major strength with what they say.
So, what about the Emporium Theatre's production of the play?
I thought some things worked really well, but there were some problems too.
Yeah. What about the set, for example?
I think it was visually really stunning. I'd say that was probably the most memorable thing about this production.
I'd say that was the most memorable thing about this production. Means their major strength. And the other person says?
Right.
Right.
The set design was really amazing.
The set design
but actually,
was really
I have
amazing.
seen similar ideas used in other productions.
They agree this was a major strength. Got it? Let's go on. Question number 24, lighting. Let's see what do they say about lighting.
What about the lighting? Some of the scenes were so dimly lit, it was quite hard to see.
I didn't dislike it. It helped to change the mood of the quieter scenes.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. Option F is they disagreed about why this was an issue. C is they agree this created the right atmosphere. I play it again for you. Listen.
What about the lighting? Some of the scenes were so dimly lit it was quite hard to see.
I didn't dislike it. It helped to change the mood of the quieter scenes.
That's a
It
good
helped
point.
to change the mood of the quieter scenes. So that is, they agree this created the right atmosphere. Right atmosphere means mood of quieter scenes. Like it's a romantic one, so the mood of romantic scenes and all that. Okay, dim light. Question number 25, costume design. Now, what do they say about costume design?
What did you think of the costumes?
I was a bit surprised by the contemporary dress, I must say.
Yeah, I think it worked well, but I'd assumed it would be more conventional.
Me too.
Me too, more conventional. Me too. A, they both expected this to be more traditional. For more traditional, they use the word conventional. Listen to it again.
What did you think of the costumes?
I was a bit surprised by the contemporary dress, I must say.
Yeah, I think it worked well, but I'd assumed it would be more conventional.
Me too.
Okay? Right. They use the word contemporary dress. Contemporary dress is the dress you guys are wearing of this time. Okay? Let's go on. Next is music. So what do they say about music?
I liked the music at the beginning, and I thought the musicians were brilliant. But I thought they were wasted because the music didn't have much impact in Acts 2 and 3.
Yes, that was a shame.
That was a shame. Music was a shame. Okay, you are just guessing. All right, I want you to listen to it again.
I liked the music at the beginning, and I thought the musicians were brilliant. But I thought they were wasted because the music didn't have much impact in Acts 2 and 3.
Yes, that was a shame.
It's actually option E. They were both disappointed by this. Initially it was good and they were wasted, one disappointment, and others said that was a shame. So they were both disappointed. E is the right answer. Question number 27, actors' delivery. How they delivered the dialogues and all that.
One problem with this production was that the actors didn't deliver the lines that well. They were speaking too fast.
It was a problem, I agree. But I thought it was because they weren't speaking loudly enough, especially at key points in the play.
I actually didn't have a problem with that.
Now they had different problems. It's option F, they disagree about why this was an issue. What was the issue? They did not deliver their dialogues properly. One said they were speaking loudly, that's why. So they disagreed about why this was an issue. Please listen to it again.
One problem with this production was that the actors didn't deliver the lines that well. They were speaking too fast.
It was a problem, I agree. But I thought it was because they weren't speaking loudly enough, especially at key points in the play.
I actually didn't have a problem with that.
I didn't have a problem with loud speaking, and she said they were speaking very fast. So correct answer for 27 is F. They disagree about this. Now listen, initially when you go through IELTS listening test, such type of questions can be a headache, can be something confusing, or the worst situation is they fly over your head. But doing it again and again, understanding these concepts, two things you need to understand. First thing is language given in the question booklet. And the second most important thing is the rewording, the similar language they use in the audio. Once you identify that for this word in the audio, they may use that word. For this sentence in the audio, they may use that sentence, then you will be fine. And let me tell you, these concepts, words, phrases and ideas are regularly repeated. Once you solve test after test after test after test, you will realize this thing I heard somewhere. For example, when I do IELTS reading tests on my own or listening tests on my own, then I understand I've been through this thing in another test, so then it's going to be fine. And remember, there is the principle of life. Repetition is the mother of learning. You do one test. Now, for example, you did multiple choice once, it flew over your head. Second time, you will understand one or two questions. Third time, more. Fourth time, more. Repetition is the mother of learning. Now, that repetition doesn't mean repeat the same test. You repeat another test, another test, another test, and you'll be fine with it. Just repeat the same type of questions, and you're going to be all right with that. Okay? Thank you.